Okay, let's talk about Ratamucues and applying them to the drum set. So the Ratamacue is 2 grace notes followed by a single stroke 4, 6 notes in total. Sounds like this. So on the rudiment page, there is an accent on the very last note, but when we apply it around the drum set, you don't have to add the accent. It just depends on how you want to phrase it musically. So let's do that. But wait, before we do, I want to talk about lesson 25, because lesson 25 is very similar to a Ratamacue. So the Ratamacue is 2 grace notes followed by a single stroke 4, whereas lesson 25 is 2 grace notes followed by 3 alternating notes. So lesson 25 sounds like this. Ratamacue. The reason why I want to talk about that is because when I apply this musically, when I apply the Ratamacue musically around the drums, I often put it with a lesson 25. I do lesson 25 and Ratamacue, so because they're so similar. So let's talk about that. One of the ways that I do a lot of rudiments is I start it on the snare and the very last note goes on a tom. So let's do that with the Ratamacue. So if we do the same thing with lesson 25, we have... So if we put them together, lesson 25 and Ratamacue. So that's a fill that I use a lot, musically speaking, just a musical phrase. With that, putting them together. Okay, so now if we want to, again, that's just one example, by the way. So now if we want to talk about playing a beat out of lesson Ratamacues. It's the same kind of thing that I said with lesson 25, in that if I play it on the hi-hat, starting with the left, and I turn it into a beat, we're going to start with the 2 grace notes and then put a bass drum on the beginning of the single stroke 4, and then a snare on the second part. Put it together. So that's a way that you can utilize the lesson 25 as a beat. Again, that could be your whole beat, or you could just throw that in once in a while. Okay. So again, you can pair that with lesson 25. So you can... I did lesson 25 and then the Ratamacue while keeping the beat. Okay, so Ratamacues with some lesson 25s thrown in.